Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I don't know if this is true or not. I really don't know if this is true, but let me know. So, what I have come across, because somebody had tagged me over on Twitter, is something that we just don't have as global players. Now, this is not a surprise. This is not something that is new to us as global players. We know that we're not the favorite child, okay? Info does not treat their children equally, and the CN community has a lot of things in their game that make the experience a lot more immersive. Like, you can even put in your real name now, and they can say your real name. You can buy voice lines and have like a conversation with the love interest also. Like, these are all things that Infold says that they're going to add eventually, but we really don't know if they're going to add them, because they've been saying that for the past year and a half now, more than a year and a half, because we're nearing 2 years. Once January comes around, that would literally be 2 years, and we still don't have the same things that the CN community has. Not only that, but there's also discussions of them having a what do you call that when you wear the headgear? Virtual reality. Like, they can have that kind of immersive experience too, but we've never had a beta test over on the global side. So is that even coming for us as well? Now, this is something that I was shown by Cake Crumbles here over on Twitter. I was tagged and they said, I think CN is playing with us. Now, we should also know that CN likes to play with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like to say that they get stuff that we don't get because they like to make us panic. They also give false information sometimes, like false veggies, false, little nicks and just in pieces of information, basically, because they like to play on the idea that if it comes from XHS, then people will automatically think that it's true. So I want to approach this with a grain of salt, right? I don't want anybody to immediately get upset or anything like that. While there are things that already prove that Infold prioritizes the CN community, which is not a surprise, that is their home base, right? We shouldn't automatically assume that CN is causing, I guess, trouble immediately. But let's talk about this. So Hikari here says, in CN, the LI will call your number if you haven't online for a long time. That's right, your number, not a call in game. Now, is this a breach of privacy? I don't know. Is this something that is, fake? I don't know. So let's discuss this here. So I guess this is over on XHS. Inez, on certain special days, or if you haven't played for a long time, a random character will call you. One day I received a call from an unknown number from another city and thought it was a scam. But as soon as I picked up, they asked me when I would come back. So this is interesting. I don't know if this is true or not. I am kind of sitting here like, is it true? Is it true? So let's talk about this. Is this something that players would really want? Is this something that, I don't know, like, is this a breach of privacy? Would we actually want this in the States? Mainly because when the period tracker was added into the game, there were a lot of people who said that they didn't want that because they felt like it was a breach of privacy. And I can't blame people who say that. I can't blame people who want to keep their information like that to themselves. But it is interesting. It is interesting. So then I went to go check more information about this. Under the same poster, they basically said this. So just to give more context, there's like more posts here. So comments saying, be serious, oh my god, Let's see. Really, just dial the phone number you filled in or the bound phone number to like your account. Other gacha games have it too. Other gacha games have this. I didn't know that. I really envy this. Yes, I received a call from Love and Producer before. It was from Lee Zayan right off the bat. Tricked me into playing for a few days. Wow. So this really is a thing, actually. Yes, I also thought it was a scam call at the time. When the second call came, I picked up and found it was Silas. Because I had quit the game for a long time, a little bit of temptation. I'm quite fickle as I've basically tried all the major Otome games. I received a call from my brother. I don't know, is this from... I don't know who that could be, to be perfectly honest. I don't want to say it's Caleb, but it might be. But yeah, this is something that apparently is common in CN. And apparently it's from other gacha games too, other major gacha games like Love and Producer. But to me, Love and Producer is also made by Infold, so I can't say that a lot of other gacha games do this. But it kind of makes sense if they're trying to rope people back into logging in and playing. So interesting that they do this. Again, I don't know if this is something that you would personally enjoy here in the Western, the Western, not civilization, the Western side. Like, would we like this? Would we hate this? Is this a breach of security? That is kind of up to you, because if you bound your phone number to your account, then you're basically giving them your information to do with as they please, right? So it's an interesting conversation. It is an interesting little tidbit there. I remember people also talking about when we have those designated calls where you can only choose one love interest. I remember them going around also, like there was a rumor going around that the love interest can actually call you too. And I didn't really find anything substantial supporting that. So I think this is what they meant, because they all know that other gacha games can call them. So they're probably like, oh, is this a call that goes directly to my phone kind of thing? Again, if you know more about this topic, please do clarify down in the comments below. I would love to know more. But I think that's pretty much it. I think this is one of those things that is very mixed feelings about this kind of thing. So let me know what you think down below. If you like this, if you hate this, if you would like to actually be a part of this or not. And if you are a part of this, if you are from the CN community, let me know. Do you enjoy getting these kind of calls? Does it tempt you to come back to the game? Does it actually work? But yeah, that is pretty much it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below. And if you want to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Also, if you would like to help me fund for a PC, that would be fantastic. I have my Throne account linked in my bio, where you can help me crowdfund for a PC. And once I can finally afford some, of course, I will, I guess, donate to myself. Or just buy the part once it's something within my budget. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Also, join our Discord if you would like to join the community there. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye now.